Morning everyone. So I'm here in Junta, Colorado, and across my shoulder over there, let's see if I can zoom in, is the UNIMOG factory. It's actually not the UNIMOG factory, but it's Terry Lee Enterprises. They build a bunch of overland style UNIMOGs. So when I get done making coffee here on the tailgate, we're gonna head on over. I'm gonna check them out. It's Sunday, so they're closed, but still want to just take a tour of their parking lot because these rigs are incredible. All right, so I've actually stopped off at this shop once before and I talked to the president. He was really cool. He went inside, sat down in his office, sat and talked for like 15-20 minutes about different overlanding rigs, and then he was showing me some of the stuff they were working on. At the time, they had a Unimog that they were retrofitting a camper on the back. Looks like he's got a few more in the parking lot here, so I'm just gonna pull off to the side and just do a quick walk through the parking lot. I don't want to cause too much of a distraction or anything. There's no one here, it doesn't look like, but oops. You got some amazing old ones that I just love. These old Unimogs are so cool looking. And they've got a new one here too. It looks like they just got done outfitting for like full-time expedition and stuff like that. It's got a real big cab on the back. So anyway, gonna do a quick walk through here, and we'll get cranking to, let's see, where we headed today. Clark State Fishing Lake and Wildlife Area in Kansas. I've heard that's a really cool lake. So anyway, I'm gonna find a better spot to park here because I'm parked right in the alley. I don't want to be in the way of people coming through, so we'll just pull right up, and that way you can also get a sense of what my rig looks like next to these. Mine's tiny compared to the size of these. These are freaking awesome. So let's go check them out. Well, this one's really cool. Check this out. So this has looks like a backhoe on it. Yep, sure does. That's amazing. So this would be a great utility Unimog. That's a smaller one too. It looks like an older Unimog. Here's an older one as well. And then here were the snow machines that I thought my buddy Craig should use when he was living at the off-grid ranch last winter. It'd be great to have one of these and take it with him when he's cruising out on those snowmobile trails. And it has this little cabin in the back, so you could have, like, you know, all your stuff up here in this cab, enough room to carry a bunch of people, and then have living quarters in the back, which would be great. But oh, here's a nice one. It's like a big old dump truck. But I like this flatbed. So many different applications you could do with that, of, like, you know, putting a little camper back on there and being good to go. And I wonder what these rigs are like to work on. I've never had any experience with knowing anybody who has one or what they're like to service, but I think Unimog, yeah, it's Mercedes, so I would imagine there's probably quite a few parts available for these. Here's that big expedition rig that I was talking about that looks like they just got done. This looks like a brand new Unimog as far as the cab's concerned, or a relatively newer one. And you can see all the different deals. Yeah, globalxvehicles.com. Cool. Boy, this thing is amazing. Looks like it's been out a little bit. There's some scratches on the side. There's some backcountry pinstriping. So this is definitely a cool rig. It'd be something that I would love to have one of these days. It's a lot bigger than what I have right now, obviously, and I'd probably get something a little smaller. But I do like the looks of it. Looks very capable. And God, those tires are huge. And then over here, this one actually caught my eye because of the little cab on the back. So this is like an old school Unimog, and then, you know, it has the big seats in here and the big interior. But then it's got this cab in the back, and this is like truck camping, more minimalist, just basically a high-rise little camper cab in the back. You can build that out any way you want. I mean, look at the clearance on these vehicles. I mean, heck, you could clear so much stuff, and the tires are, even though they're big, they're rather skinny for the vehicle, and so therefore you got good maneuverability. So, and here's like a interior cab of a newer one, what that looks like. So anyway, pretty cool stuff around here. I don't want to wear out my welcome, but I do want to take a look at this old Army one that's over here. This thing's really cool. I'd have to say the yellow one, nah, I'd have to say this Army one's my favorite. So check this out. And that has a look all in and of itself. I mean, that is so cool. Look at that. And here's one more snow machine. These things are great. So All right, I've been about 3 minutes on here. I don't want to wear out my welcome, so we're heading over to Clark State Fish and Lake and Wildlife Area in Kansas. If you're in La Junta, you gotta stop by this place and check it out. It's amazing.